Oh, so today is not a good day. So let me explain why today is not a good day. Because in all fairness, I'm being a bit melodramatic about it all. Because today is a beautiful day, beautiful autumn day. Couldn't really ask for much better. Apart from a photographic point of view, I'm feeling no inspiration at all. I've been out since early this morning and it's now mid-afternoon. I haven't taken a single shot. And I've almost resigned myself to the fact that I'm going to go home without a single shot or without shooting a video. But I'm going to try and remedy that, and I'm going to try and remedy it in a very small patch. So this little bit of woodland round here is where I'm going to try and find my shots. And I'm going to really push myself. I'm going to try and get 7 photos. 7 photos which I'm pleased with from a very small area. I've walked miles today. Walking is not working, so I'm just going to concentrate on one small patch. Let's see what we can do. Now I'm probably being really optimistic by thinking I'm going to get 7 shots from such a small area. But hopefully there's a lot to work with. We've got some autumn colours going on. We've got lots of autumn leaves, so hopefully there'll be some details. I've noticed some mushrooms which have fallen over, so I'm hoping I'll get some more details like that. And really I'm going to have to try and think outside the box, and it's probably going to be all about details, funnily enough. Okay, so I've just composed a nice little shot, a simple detail of a leaf with some droplets on, quite simple. It's sometimes just good to get things rolling really, and after a day of not shooting anything, that feels really nice. I'm using a reflector, gold on one side, white on the other side, and first of all what I'm going to do is actually block any light going onto my leaf, and I'm going to take this shot. And then what I'm going to do is I'll actually take the reflector around the other way, and I'll keep the gold side pointing in towards the photo, and I'm hoping I can bounce some gold light actually onto my shot. And this is the beauty of a macro lens really. If you're not feeling very creative, just if you pull out a macro lens you can normally find something. Now I'm actually not going to stray too far from this spot, because in front of me I've seen a toadstool which has been pushed over, and I'm going to try and take a photo for the gill, so I sort of look underneath it. So I'm not entirely taken with this one, but I've composed a shot. I'm going to try, see if I can get a bit of gold on there, see if that improves it. I think in this occasion it probably isn't, to be honest. I'll take it without. I don't know, it's okay. It was worth a try. The mushroom had already fallen over. I've literally just flipped it on its back as such, or on its top, just so we can see underneath. So I quite like the play of the light. It's sort of backlighting the leaves of the 2 trees in front of me. Composition's not perfect, but it's I quite like the shot. I think it's okay. I think it's probably the only classic landscape I'm going to get from this scene, to be honest, because unfortunately the sun's going to be setting in the wrong place. But you know, it is what it is, and that's the 3rd shot. Okay, I've just set up another one. I'm 100% not convinced by this one. Backlit holly, I'm shooting an f2.8. Now I'm very concerned that I'm going to get motion blur, so I'm actually going to set it. I'm going for ISO 800, which is really extreme, but ISO 800, f2.8. But I just want it to hopefully have no blur. Right, look at these little beauties. It's hard to not get excited about mushrooms, to be honest. I just love photographing sort of fungi. This one I've gone for a simple square crop. I'm not going macro at all really, just a bit close. I'm just going to take it on self-timer f14. Nothing too complicated. So I've just composed another detail shot really. There's a bit of a recurring theme going on today, but I'm just trying to work some inspiration. And it's just a close-up of the autumn colours of the fern. It's pleasant. It's a pleasant shot. I'll put it up now, and then I'm going to spend a little bit more time looking for my final shot. I'd like to take one very nice, almost detailed shot of the woodland floor. So for that, I'm going to spend a bit of time hunting and trying to find that perfect spot. Now, then I'm walking around without my camera. I think sometimes if you've got your camera in hand, it's too easy to be looking through your lens and almost overlooking other things around you. So what I like to do is I like to leave my camera in the bag, and I like to just walk around without it. I tried this once on a workshop, and I got 6 people to leave the cameras in the bag and walk around trying to find the viewpoint. They all thought I was mad. Never did it again. But anyway, I'm going to carry on hunting, and when I've found a shot, I'll have a chat with you. Right, after a bit of hunting around, I have actually found my final shot. I've composed it. It looks so staged, it's unbelievable, but it's totally natural. I'm going to see if any light can be bounced in. I don't think it'll work. No, we'll just go with that one. And I'll put the shot up. I do promise you, it's not staged at all. This is totally how I found it. I haven't touched it. All I've done is composed a shot. So that's it. That was shot number 7. So what was this all about? What was the point of this video? I know this video wasn't what I actually intended it to be, but sometimes, you know, you go out and you just have no inspiration. It sounds ironic, but you can't see the wood for the trees, and that's the case. I think the problem I was having today, there was quite a lot to photograph, but do you think I could isolate it? And so then I walked, and I was finding I was actually just walking and not really seeing. So by stopping in this one little patch, it made me look a little bit harder. Now, I'm not saying the photos are brilliant, because, you know, the reality is they're probably not. But if there's one I'm happy with, then that's good. But by saying I had to shoot 7 images, it meant I had to keep on trying to find something. And I think actually the shots did get better and better. And not because the compositions were better, just because I was looking a little bit harder. So really, the whole point of this video is, if you feel like you're just out walking and you see nothing to photograph, just stop. Stop in one spot and just work that one spot, and hopefully you will find inspiration in nature. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. If you've liked this one, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I'll see you again soon.